Meow. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning, Diva. How was your sleep? Yeah. I slept good. How are we doing today? The Pearl Terriet. Your model is so hot. Thank you. Yeah, I just woke up. A little late, guys. Fupu, hello. Bopipa, did your stomach survive after last night? You know, surprisingly, yeah, I did. I was pretty okay, honestly. After stream yesterday, I took a bath. What did I do? No, that's all. I took a bath and cuddled with the kitties, and that was it. Hey, Rye. Purple Lion, hello. Hi, Corpse Husband. I actually have no idea what he sounds like. I hear you ate lots of creatures. You know what's messed up? Excited for crab leftovers? Oh goodness. No, I can't imagine eating any crab anytime soon. But I will say, last night after I got off and took a bath, I went downstairs. I was getting ready, just tidying up and checking on the cats. I got a little hungry. That's the thing with, it's the same thing with like Korean barbecue. I feel like Korean barbecue and crab seafood, it doesn't keep me full for very long. Or maybe that's just every food and I'm just a bottomless stomach. He's a bottomless crab pit. Ari, good morning. Yes. Well, hello everyone. CaspurrCatacini, Meowster of disguise, secret agent, and we're doing a morning stream, as you can tell. What's for breakfast? Well, I have a coffee. I have my little espresso. So, okay, tell me, what is a latte and what is a cappuccino? Hey, Wingnut, good morning. You have any Oikos yogurt? No. Actually, I need to go to the grocery store. That's probably what I'm gonna do later today, because we don't have a stream later tonight. But Major, hey, thanks for this. Wow, the 7 months up. Good morning, boss. Here's your coffee. Thank you. Hey, you know how in Freerin, Fern is surprised that Freerin is waking up in the morning, and she says, she's like, hey, we have to encourage her. That's you guys, like the operatives at Meow HQ. It's like burn, and they're like, and it's like, what's wrong? Caspurr's he's awake. It's 9 a.m. Lining up with my coffee. But yeah, coffee plus espresso. Espresso is espresso. Coffee plus water is latte. Latte plus espresso is cappuccino. So what is latte? Is latte like a frothed up milk and coffee? Because I have espresso and milk though. So what is this that I'm drinking? I have a frother, and it froths up my milk and makes it warm. Latte is less foam. Espresso? No, isn't it espresso because it's quick? Is that why you're so bubbly? Latte has more milk. Milk plus coffee is latte. Water plus coffee is just watery coffee. Well, that's a... espresso. Really? Oh. Oh, you're right. Oh, you learn something every day. Wow, really? Well, it reminds me of that episode of Nichijou when what's the brown-haired girl's name? Yuko? Remember she goes into that coffee store and
Glad to see your tummy survive the crab onslaught. I'm at work so I can't stay long, but I hope you have a good day, boss.
Thank you, Haley, thank you. Yeah, I survived. I felt a little... It settled, definitely, after the crab. It was... it kinda... I was feeling a little like, ooh, but it settled. Realized you're wrong? No worries, Cyan. I appreciate you trying to help. So Yuko, Nichijou, she goes into the coffee store. And she can't figure out how to order. It's like Doppio. You know, it says like Doppio, and she's like, Doppio? Well, like, what the heck's Doppio? And then the cashier's like, oh, what can I help you with? You know, and she's trying to read the menu. It's like, Doppio? And then she ends up, she's stressing like, I don't know, what should I get? And then she panic orders, and I forget which one she orders, but you know, she's like, I'll have a Doppio, please, I guess. And then, you know, the cashier's like, okay, sure, yeah, have a Doppio. And then she gets the coffee, and it's like the tiniest little coffee, and she's like, why is it so small? It's just like the tiny little thing she wanted, like a cup of coffee. Heart Lily, hi, good morning. Tahine and hot Cheetos. Yeah, I think the nacho cheese was kind of what really pushed me over the edge. I think it was a nacho cheese, and also that final egg really was like pushed me to the limit. It tasted like sand in my mouth because I was so full. Do you lactose intolerant? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Sorry guys, I'm trying to boot up. I'm not my normal bubbly self that you guys are so used to. First phase, hello, good morning. Your voice is so different. Are your guys' voices also really different? Everyone's like this, right? Do I usually eat any breakfast? No, not usually. I usually skip. I don't know. I can't fathom eating anything in the morning, because maybe that's why I eat so much at night, but I'm just so like, I'm just so groggy, and all I can think about is how awful I feel from waking up, that I just kind of like am in this half awake comatose state. Dog, it's 11. I've been at work for hours. Hey, I need my beauty sleep. You think I can maintain this with nothing short of 14 hours of sleep every day? No, I'm just kidding. I get like a pretty average 8 hours of sleep. Now the hat too? If it wasn't for you, I was gonna go back to sleep, so this is a huge help. Yeah. Reindeer, good morning. 14 hours? I thought you weren't an eepy baby anymore. Oh, you know, under the hat, it's airplane ears. Airplane ears. Oh, that's like Boba. When she's angry. She's like, Iris, hello, hello. Vamp, you woke up 10 minutes ago. That's pretty good. That's pretty early. Boba's very cuddly in the morning. She's all up in my business, and she's rubbing up against me. But the problem is, for me, morning is when I gotta get up and, you know, start doing stuff and get ready, wash up. And then at night, Pickles is the one that's cuddly. But I want to cuddle with Boba. Alpaca, good morning. Yeah, I might be a little bit of an EP situation. Murky, good morning. She is a little morning girl. Monster Hunter Frontier. Wait, Frontier? The like online one? Hey, good morning, Wamda. Are you gonna get more rest after stream? Time is it? No, today's my quote unquote break day. You know, I know a lot of streamers, and I'll give you a little. You want to know a little industry secret? I might be pulling back the veil. Hey, Jerry, good morning. You know, I know so many streamers. I've met so many streamers. If a streamer says they're taking a break day, if on their schedule they're like streaming and then there's like one day off and then they're streaming, I guarantee you everyone's break day is literally just like catching up on work that they can't do while they stream. They're probably talking to their editors. They're probably making clips. They're desperately trying to do their laundry. It's like, truly. But see, it's interesting because I talk to them and it's like, I feel we all need 2 break days, because like one break day is honestly just to catch up on work, but then I feel like they never get an actual break day and then they get burnt out. But when I ask them, they're always like, oh, well, I just feel too, you know, I just feel like I can't take a break because I already took a break. Angel, the first, good meowning. Please take real breaks. I take micro naps. There you go, right there. I slowly charge. It's like putting the charger in your phone in and out over and over. Wait, you mean you don't shut down and go back into the pod when the stream turns off? The pod? Are you doing laundry and dishes today? I am. How did you know? I haven't taken a nap in a while, actually. You know, like that feeling of going to a relative's house, like the grandparents' house or the cousin's house, a nap at a family member's house that you're visiting, like in the middle of the afternoon, nothing hits like that for some reason. Like it's more than if you take a nap at your own home. But going to like my cousins when I was a kid, and for some reason I never usually take naps, right? But whenever I went to a family member's gathering or reunion or visiting the cousins, for some reason I get so sleepy, conk out in the living room, and it would just be like the best nap I've ever had. You may be a master of disguise, but still my looks is a big no-no. My friend, this is VTubing. You're gonna have to get used to that. being in a foreign environment, it probably saps you of your energy, huh? You take a nap every day, JPEG. That's good. That's like used to be pretty normal, right, in cultures and stuff around the world. I mean, I think some places still have like that midday nap. I think it's good. I think like if you could sleep shorter, get to work as soon as the sun rises, take a little nap during a lull in the day. Well, what is it? I think they said early humans, or wait, I can't remember. It was either medieval humans or early humans. I think it was medieval humans. Or like some sort of really old town of Salem type era. People would sleep and then wake up in the middle of the night, and then there were like 2 hours where the entire community would do stuff. They would get work done, they'd make love, they would talk and chat and eat. That sounds epic to me as someone who likes to stay up at night. Like, can you imagine going to bed at like 9 p.m., waking up at like 1 a.m. and hanging out with all your friends, walk out, and you guys just hang out and do stuff for like 2 hours, and then you go back to sleep? Did you mean to say make lunch? Huh? I don't even know what I said. The midnight hour? Alright, bye Dreamy, bye. Bye-bye. Biphasic sleep, is that what that is? Burning the midnight oil. Ah. That reminds me, I was watching a TikTok on the origin of phrases, certain phrases. God, I can't remember them in this moment. I gotta find that TikTok again. Resident Evil to Leon. Leon, hi. Guys, Labubu's. I was in the Labubu TikTok live. I don't know how I'm supposed to get one of these things. I thought in the olden days people try to be as productive in the day because of lighting. I mean, that makes sense probably, but I don't know. I guess some people, they just get up in the middle of the night. Well, yeah, you have to bid, and they only restock it like now and then, and they don't restock a lot. Get a fuggler. What is that? Did you just trick me into saying a slur? Labubu's like Funko. Labubus are better than Funko Pops. How dare you? Labubus are uggo AF. But that's kind of why they're cute. They're like, you know, they're like Beanie Babies, you know? Scan, no Funko slander shall be tolerated. Yeah, they're kind of like Furbies, right? Because Furbies are kind of ugly. There's something about them, though. Beanie Babies weren't ugly? How are we gonna get a Caspurr Funko if you say all that? The new Beanie Babies are ugly AF. Let me see. New Beanie Baby 2025, or I guess 2024. They're yeah. What's up with their eyes? What were they always that close together and creepy? Yeah, soulless eyes. Their eyes. Why? What's wrong with their eyes? They're kind of scary. What's up with that? They're trying to compete with the Labubus. Front-facing predator eyes. Where's the official CaspurrCatacini Build-A-Bear? It's like it's like the same thing as like a Build-A-Bear, but you put fettuccine alfredo inside of it instead of like cotton stuffing. And you have to use your hands. The sauce gets everywhere. Phoenix Luna, hello. Yeah, the sauce. Tough Tony, good morning. Do you know some people get customized Labubus? Okay, but that's the thing. I think that devalues the Labubu. There's something about like you need the original. Like you could do stuff to it after the fact, but if the source material is changed, it's not the same Labubu. Are Labubus the size of a Nui? I think they're a little yeah, I guess so. Maybe a little smaller. So I want the purple one. They're on V3. Is it Bright New Day? Is what the what is the set called? Labubu. Big into energy. It's big into energy. That's the set. Oh God, what's happening to me? The set is called Big New Energy. And there's a purple one that I want. The secret rare Labubu, so they all have teeth, and there's one tooth that's a colored one, depending on the color you get. And the rare one is like a black gray Labubu, and it's got rainbow teeth. That's the rare one. They're a blind box if you don't know what a Labubu is. A Labubu is here, you know what? I'll show you. If you don't know what I'm talking about. Big into energy. Big into energy. What is W... What is... Am I the only one that is like... What is WBP file? Curse you, you stupid WBP file. What happened to the internet? Yeah, what if we just made everything just an unusable file type? And everything is like this unusable file type, this WEBP file. Here, take a look at this. Huh? Alright, where's the Labubu? Oh, it's so tiny. Hold on, let me find a better picture. No, I want the V3. Big into energy Labubus. Full set of the Labubus on eBay? $350, by the way. Hold on, I need to find you guys a better picture of this. This is a Labubu, okay? Dude, fuck these ugly ass things. What? They're cute. They're Labubus, okay? This set is the Big into energy set. I think it's the third one. All right. Boss, I have to sleep in a few hours. If I have nightmares, it's your fault. They're cute. So they're a blind box. It's like a gotcha thing, right? You buy the box, and there's a chance that it has, you know, it has one of them. they don't show the rare one. The rare, see how each of them has like a colored tooth? The rare one is like black or like kind of smoky colored, and it's got rainbow teeth. Terry, thanks for the 6-month sub, Terry. Not gonna lie, they kind of uggo, but that's what makes them kind of alluring. You know, but people are crazy for Labubus, okay? Like, they're sold out. You line up at the vending machines, the Pop Mart. Pop Mart is the company. They have stores, Pop Mart. You gotta line up, and they're always sold out. A single blind box is $30. Well, there actually is a Pop Mart store in my city, but I'm scared. I don't want to, like, first of all, I'm gonna go and everyone's gonna be looking at me like I'm some kind of serial killer. I don't know the type of person that's lining up for Labubus, but they're gonna be like, they might see me and think I'm some kind of weird person. $30, yeah. Go get one and open it on stream. Well, the reason I don't go is because it seems so crazy. Like, people line up super early in the morning as soon as they restock, and I'm like, I don't want to deal with that mess. You know, I don't want to fight for it. It's a crave started because a K-pop member said she liked them, and it all started there. Well, it's crazy. Like, people break into cars if they see a Labubu on a windshield. Like, people are so crazy for Labubus. They steal Labubus. They steal Labubus. So many people on TikTok are talking about how people will, like, get robbed of their Labubus. People are breaking car windows. People are yoinking them off of backpacks. That they created a let me show you. Who was telling me about these the other day. They sell protective Labubu covers. I don't recognize this Labubu. This must be an old gen Labubu. Well, I think the covers also keep them, like, I think the covers actually mainly keep them safe and not dirty, because apparently they're very hard to clean. Oh, this is ridiculous. Look at this one. Hold on. Look at what people have to resort to. It keeps us safe from them. Look at what people have to do to their Labubus. Don't steal my Labubu. I have to put it in the pod. What's even the point anymore? They're doing this to you? To me? I don't want to get anyone into Labubus because, man, they're expensive. Well, no, they're kind of cute. Look at this Labubu I just found on Google. There's outfits. You can buy outfits. Look at this Labubu outfit. How cute. Labubu is normie, sadly. The case. Can you imagine putting CaspurrCatacini in a plastic case that is shaped exactly like CaspurrCatacini? Okay, that's enough of that. You will suffocate? Poke holes into it. An astronaut type, that sounds cute. If I wanted an ugly Nui, I just make a Cas Nui. Yeah. That's fine. I don't know how people stream in the morning. Because I go out, like, I like streaming at night because I have my entire day ahead of me. And like, I'll do stuff. And then so I come home and I go on stream. I'm like, oh, I get to talk about all these things I experienced, all the stuff I saw on Twitter. Well, I guess people would do that for the day before. And then you would just talk about it the next day in the morning, I guess. Because if I didn't stream tonight and I streamed the next morning, like the day after, this baby would not survive a night. What the? I've been streaming somewhat regularly and somewhat close to a full working day. But in my time, you are streaming in the morning. Is it nighttime for some of you guys right now? You got to gorge yourself yesterday as your job. That was... Let's see you eat that much. Oh my god, it's so late for some of you guys. I thought I was watching Severance. This was a while back, but I kind of yearn for. I romanticize office life. I thought to myself, what if I wore a suit to stream for like a week? I'm like, ooh. And I walk in and I'm like, knock, knock, knock. And I'm like, hey, everyone. And I go get coffee and I'm like, ooh. Like a dress shirt and tie, I mean. Stream out of WeWork in a suit. Yeah, I come in and I come in with like my scone or my croissant that I pick up on the way and... Well, I do kind of miss. I'm a social creature. Sometimes I'll go a full day without interacting with anyone, besides you guys. But it's not, it's not the same because it's not in person. I try to be disciplined. I think it gives my life structure. So. Like, as much as I can help it, I know this is a bad example because this stream and the last stream were like irregular, but I try to stick to my time as much as I can, because it's like, yeah, I'm a streamer, and so I could have I could push it back an hour, cancel stream, make it an hour earlier, like whatever, really, like, because I don't have the consequences of like I don't have a boss that goes, hey, you can't do that, you're fired, right? But as much as I can help it, I try to stick to it as if it is like a normal job as much as I can help it. Just because it kind of keeps me on track, I think. That's kind of like the whole make your bed thing, right? They teach you in the army. It's because it's not about the actual bed, but it kind of like gives you the base to, it's kind of like an all or nothing thing, unfortunately. Like, do you ever notice... when your life is kind of falling apart, you go through the period of, oh, my life is falling apart. It's like all at once. And when you're good, and when you're like really on fire and you're really sharp, like, you notice when your life is falling apart, you're eating fast food, you have no groceries in the fridge, and there's laundry everywhere, and there's dishes, and the house is dirty, and the bathroom's a mess. And then when you have it together, it's like all at once. The dishes are clean, you have laundry, you have clean underwear, you have socks, you're eating well, you're cooking for yourself, you're on time, you're socializing, you're making plans with your friends, you do it like all at once. It's never like kind of it's, for me, I'm never really in between. I'm either like hyper power mode where I'm like, yeah, let's go see this movie. Yeah, let's make these plans. Let's get lunch. Oh, I'm doing my laundry. Oh, I'm working. Oh, I'm right on time. Oh, I'm streaming for so long. So, I don't know. I really need to throw out my laundry. Good morning, Connor. If you cancel stream, who's gonna Akasupa you? You know, there are people, I don't know, I mean, I appreciate it, but you know that, like, I get subs and donos when I'm offline. I'll get a notification and I'll be like, maybe it's just convenient for them, but I'm like, who is this person? Don't they want me to see it when I'm streaming and thank them? And you know, sometimes I sub offline to be a sneaky bastard. Why? Well, you're not, because I still see it. Maybe they're a VOD watcher. Yeah, that's true. That's true. No, I don't want to Caspurr shame them or anything. I was perceived by boss once and I'm never going back. Does the recent Epic versus Apple ruling affect Twitch? I don't know what you're talking about. I want to sub on desktop, but it won't let me until this mobile one expires. I'm not sure. Anonymous gifter, thank you. Thank you for the 5 gifted. I don't know who you are, anonymous gifter, but you've been here in the shadows for a while. Thank you. Secret admirer, yes. Yes. Do you know that, whoever you are, anonymous gifter, do you know that I've confronted everyone around me? I'm like, I'm like Batman, holding them over the ledge. Are you the anonymous gifter? I asked my mother, I asked my friends. They all deny it. They're like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm surprised people give you money. Guys, you want to know something embarrassing I did? But it turns out that it doesn't. Okay, Connor, thanks for the 5 gifted. Was that on purpose or was that a mistake? Like, were you trying to be anonymous? Was it you the whole time and you slipped up and now you have to pretend to be like, oh, haha, I was just actually just joining in? That did not work. Nice red herring. Now I don't know. So when you do raids on Twitch, guys, and commands, you do a slash command. It's like slash raid. And let me tell you something really embarrassing that happened to me, but not actually happened. Because I guess if you do a command in Twitch's chat, like me as the streamer, I have to do commands like slash whatever. If you put it in a text box, I guess it's like an invalid parameter, and it will like get rid of the message. I tried to raid someone before, but I was typing in someone else's chat by accident because I was looking for a channel to raid and I just had a bunch of tabs open and I thought I was typing to my own chat. I typed it in someone else's chat, but luckily, I guess if you put a valid command, but it's in someone else's chat, it's just like no void, and it like didn't send. I think, unless they see it in the back end. Unless they did see it. So then I rated that person just in case maybe they saw that message in the back end to maybe obfuscate my mistake, and maybe they think that, oh, he was trying to raid me or something. I don't really know. And I raided that person to cover up. Yikes. Big yikes. Were you not trying to raid them? No, I tried to raid someone else. But I typed in their chat just because I had so many tabs open. Yeah, isn't that embarrassing? Oh my god. Can you imagine if that chat message went through? Imagine you're streaming and some other streamer came and it was like raid and then some other person. I'd be like, what? I'd be pissed. I'd be like, hey, what the hell? Slash rate director. Hey. I missed the director. Oh yeah? You just saw him and he did a karaoke for you guys. Rose Cause, thanks for the Prime sub. Caspurr is over, LOL. I just got here. I know this April has been redonkulous, but please. Oh my god, it's May. Wait, you're right. Hold on, I gotta close all my Labubu tabs. It is May 1st. Take off my hat? Okay, fine. NSYNC? What? Oh, it's gonna be May. What's your favorite NSYNC song? And why is it? It's tearing up my heart when I'm with you. What do you mean it's May? What's next? June? I don't enjoy anything involving Justin Timberlake. Dude, I should have when the Cinder thing was going on, I should have made a tweet. This is gonna ruin my debut. What debut? The world debut. Can I tell my Cinder story? I was avoiding it, but I realized that... I'll be honest, this is maybe not like the best thing to say, but... I feel like when Shy Lily came out, that was just like the nail in the coffin to be like, this is an irredeemable situation. Also, I met Cinder once. And I was just kind of reflecting on it, and I was like thinking about Cinder in this whole situation, because so I met her, and my impression of her was like very good, actually. I remember actually when I referred to her to my friends, I would have said this to you. I would have said, wow, it's nice to meet someone that seems so normal compared to all the other VTubers. That's literally what my sentiment was with Cinder. I was like, oh wow, she's so nice. She was so nice to me. Seriously. Isn't that scary? And when I spoke, well, the thing is, I was thinking back on it, and I remember my conversation with her, and I thought back, and I was like, that's so weird, because she seems so nice and so normal, like even more so than most people I met. And I think I thought about it, and I was like, talking to me, I wonder if she looked at me like a dog. I don't know. But I was like, man, I might have been a dog to her. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. You know, because I was thinking, I was like, I bet dogs we think of them as like equals, but to us, it's like, oh, you're my little pet. Come here, you're so cute. You're my little pet, you know? But I guess also in my conversation with her, you're not that cute. Oh, come on. In my conversation with her, you know what really struck me about her was she seemed so enthusiastic about her projects. When I was talking to her, she was talking about this music thing or this cosplay and thing, and she seemed so like enthusiastic about it. Like you could tell she was really into the things she was into, and you know, seeing all this stuff, I think it's just such a shame, because if she could have just focused on the stuff she's passionate about. I think she was a little too passionate. Yeah, I mean, I think the story is disheartening in a few ways, right? And I think this is why it's also resonating so much with everybody, because again, not to downplay the things that she did, but like, people have done way worse and gotten way less blowback, right? And I think the reason is because, to me, I look at that and it says like a few things to me that's very disheartening. That is like, one, that it works, right? It's like, oh, is that what it takes to be successful? Because she was very, very successful. And then two is also like, for me personally, I was like, isn't it enough? You know? And I think that's what a lot of people are kind of thinking. It's like, oh, it's not enough to be one, like, top 0.0000001% Twitch streamer making top 0.00001%. They need to be top 0.00000000001%, you know? But I think Yeah. I don't really have a good period to this statement, really. Not really a. I don't know. I don't know what my takeaway is from that. The thing is, you know, I look at this and I'm like, wow, these people are like, I wish I could be evil. I don't know what, that's the thing. I can't even sit here. I was like, okay, you know, hypothetically speaking, if I sat here and I tried to conjure up the most evil schema to benefit me, I can't think of anything. Like, I'm like, I don't know what I could do. Nothing I could think of is going to come back to me. It's so, you know, I don't know what I could do. Aw, who's a good kitty? You are, Caspurr. Thank you, JD. I'm like talking to my friends. I'm like, you know what? We've been good for too long. It's time for us to be evil. And we're like, yeah. What do we do? I don't know. I don't. I could spend money on Google AdSense and run ads, and it's like, no, I don't. They're like, no, that's not evil. That's just like what people already do, I think. And I'm like, oh, I don't know. Sell moldy Lunchables to children. See, that's the other thing too. Whenever these things come out about people, I'm like, and I read these things and I'm like, dude, that would never have worked for me. Not that that's like the way you should be thinking about it, but I'm like, that's the thing. Mr. Beast and moldy Lunchables. I feel if I tried to sell moldy Lunchables, you guys would be like, fuck you, I'm not buying that. You suck. You know what I mean? But people just buy the Mr. Beast moldy Lunchables and they're like, yay, Mr. Beast. Miss Lock, hi. Debut going? How's the debut going? Great. This is our first week of streaming since debut. I mean, I'd buy your ugly Nui bus, don't worry. Maybe I could get a Labubu collab. I have like a huge list of morally gray things I could do. Like my Only Nya page. I could start an Only Nyas. But that's like, it's not like evil, because, you know, no one is getting like screwed over or anything like that, right? But it would be like, oh, well, it's interesting. That's not evil. So did I tell you about how I was trying to be evil? Well, so here's the thing. So I'm like, not that I'm trying to be evil, but I had an intervention. This is kind of serious. I had an intervention. And this also has not really happened all at once, but I was told that I help other people way too much at the cost of hurting myself. And multiple close friends have told me this. I've been sat down and I've been really told this by friends and family. I help people too much to the detriment of myself, beyond what is like normally expected. And I was like, I guess so. And they're like, you know, you could say no. You can say no to people. And I was like, And so I've been going through this arc where I'm trying to become more evil. And that's the thing. Again, this might be a very don't read into this statement too much. Like, I know it's an awful situation, but this Cinder thing happens, right? And I'm reading these things, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, this is crazy Hannibal Lecter stuff. But my takeaway, just because, you know, I'm of course, like, I feel sorry for all the people that were like hurt by her and stuff. But, you know, as a reader, you're just trying to reflect on your own life, and you know, what do I take away? It's just like someone who's observing this, right? And I thought to myself, wow, this is so evil beyond anything I could even conjure up. But I was like, I should try to be a little more selfish. That was my takeaway. It was like, obviously nothing to the extremes of this evil fucked up shit, but I was like, you know, man, being selfish really does benefit you, huh? Christ. So for me, I really am trying to not be so loose with my time and advice and everything. Again, not that it's bad, but you know, it's just like, I think I drain myself of energy, and it kind of burns me out more than I think that it does. Hey Ray, thanks for the raid. Good morning, everyone, or should I say good meowning. I'm CaspurrCatacini, Meowster disguised and secret agent, and the topic of conversation is, what active steps am I taking to become more evil? Okay. And so I tried to do this. I've been trying to do this. I'm in the car, the Casmobile, and I'm stopped at a light, and there's like a lineup of cars at the stoplight, and there's this guy in a car, and he was like turning in, but I had the right of way. Okay, I had the right of way. I don't need to let him in. I have the right of way. The street light is gonna turn here in like 30 seconds anyways. He can wait, because that's the rule. And I was like, there's two steps here. Not only am I not going to let him in, but that's not enough. That's not enough. Because what I'm talking about, it has to be internalized selfishness. Not only do I have to not let him in, but I have to not even think about it. That's the challenging part. Because the thing is, I cannot let him in, but I'm stressed. I'm like, I'm doing a bad. He's angry. I can't let him in. No, it has to be like, because these people, they're out in the wild. They're just out, and they exist with us. There are people that literally think nothing of it. They do immediately what is beneficial to them, what is self-served to them, and they don't think a nanosecond do they feel bad. And that is true internalized selfishness that I'm trying to strive for. Because the thing is, it's my right of way, but I'm like thinking, I'm like, oh, I could let him in. And so there's a follow-up to this. I thought about it, and I was like, okay, you know what? Like, yes, you know, I can't just always be super nice and whatever. So then the other day, there's a big line at the stop sign, or not the street light, and it turned green. I went into the other lane, and I never do this, and I hate people that do this to me. I went into the other lane, I passed all the cars, and then I merged in at the front. I'm so naughty. And I've never done that before. Never mind, you're the worst. That's too far. I gotta rush. My heart was beating and my hands got sweaty. I don't know if I could do that often. How did it feel? It was scary.
It was like riding a roller coaster. Bro, you think in extremes? What the? How is that extreme? Do you feel the sins crawling on your back? Yeah, I'm like the Silver Ranger when the cobra tattoo is inching up his back and it's gonna kill him. Kitty, no. Was that too evil? Did I ruin someone's day? Emmy, yep. Early stream today. Early stream today. You're either I can't be mean or I have to cut these people off. I'm trying to train my brain. How long am I planning to stream for? I don't know. Maybe an hour. Hour more. What a story to come home to. I'm proud of you. Uh-huh. The bad Caspurr. No. Which Power Ranger series? Oh god, what is that Silver Ranger from? Is it Galaxy? No. I'm not sure. Oh! Anonymous gifter! 10 gifted subs, thank you! I'm being rewarded for my evilness. Thank you so much. Wow, thanks for the 10 gifted subs. Is it Lightspeed Rescue? Oh, Lightspeed Rescue. My favorite was probably the Time Rangers. Remember the red one had an evil, dark, twisted counterpart, and his helmet was like zigzaggy. Wow, 5 more gifted? Anonymous gifter, thank you. Wait, is this the same anonymous gifter? Or now are you guys messing with me in like a troop of anonymous gifters? 5 more gifted subs, thank you so much. Anonymous gifter also cuts people off. They're like, ha, yes. Corruption, Caspurr corruption arc. Dino Thunder was really cool. Okay, I saw a tweet that was very interesting. Do you guys remember the Ultimate Showdown? This is the Ultimate Showdown. Cassie, thanks for the 5 gifted subs, Cassie. Thank you so much. Okay, so I saw... Oh, thank you. You guys are so sweet today. Thank you. What the heck? 5 gifted? Anonymous gifter? Again? Thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Okay, so apparently... the only female characters in the Ultimate Showdown are the pink and yellow Power Ranger. Is that actually true? Because that's crazy if that's true. The Ultimate Showdown? No female characters? Besides the pink and yellow Power Ranger, supposedly. What? No Wonder Woman? No Mary Curie? No Tomb Raider? No Samus? Okay, I'm gonna say it. That actually might be actionable misogyny. Because I feel you have to go out of your way not to include. There's some obvious ones. There's some super obvious female characters. Anonymous gifter, another 5 gifted? Really? Whoa, woke? Am I woke? No, trust me, I don't think I am. Anonymous gifter, thanks for the 5 gifted. I need to drink my coffee first, yeah? I'm fake woke? What the? Performative woke? Hey, I did the list of 100 women. Chatty's virtue signaling. Aw, man. Ooh, look at me. I can name 100 women. That means I'm free from my misogynist sins. Okay, but isn't it better that I could do that as opposed to the version of me that wouldn't be able to do that? Performative evil. No, you idiot. What the heck? You guys are coming out. You guys are coming out swinging. Is it because it's morning and you have more energy? But you guys are all docile and domesticated at night when I stream? Viewers reflect the streamer and you're becoming more evil. Uh-oh. What happened to the bubbliness? Hmm? I am never docile. You're a morning person? That's good. I wish I could be. My milk frother that I use with my coffee, yeah. Bubble status popped. Yeah, coming into Meow HQ in the mornings. Not ready for that. I will say, you know, isn't it weird, like, if you guys wake up too early, tell me if you feel this way. If you wake up, like, at a certain time, a normal time, I'm not hungry until lunch. But if I wake up a little earlier than usual, I'll be really hungry. What's up with that? Isn't that weird? What's happening there? You're tired? And which one? That's inflation. What? Search up Caspurr inflation for more info. What the hell? I don't think any results would show up. No. No, please. No. No. All that crab. Ew. Crid. Easy, buddy. Easy. Stay on topic. Lest we punish you for being naughty. Do I consider myself a mama? I consider Boba and Pickles. I refer to myself as their mama. Crab delicious. Yes, I had a bunch of crab yesterday. Furry Willy Wonka. Oh, Willy Winkin? Come with me and you'll see a bunch of furry inflation. Doing great on the evil thing with that. That bit rocks. Yeah! Yeah! I'm seeing Thunderbolts tonight. I hope it's good. We haven't had good Marvel in a very long time. I keep hearing that things are that. Well, I don't know. I don't have any interest in any of the characters except for the Winter Soldier. So we'll see. I am a DC fan, sadly. Yes, more so than Marvel. I was raised on DC. Justice League Unlimited, Batman Beyond, the old Batman. Doesn't Marvel have it worse? I guess you could say that for the past few years, but DC's been bad since the beginning with the live action movies. So, Teen Titans fan? Oh yeah, I mean I was so into that. I thought Red X was like the coolest character. Wasn't that just the coolest freaking character? I have zero expectation and think it might be bad. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. If we went to go see it and it was dog water, we'd be like, yeah, of course it was bad. Yeah, Batman Beyond. That Ink girl, Ink, when that was like that did. I do understand. I don't think I would categorize myself as not being into inflation or vor or anything like that. But that scene, I will say, as a kid, when you're watching it and the Ink girl goes into his body, it was kind of like oh, that's different. But I'm saying I'm not into that, obviously. But come on, that was like Ink trying to drown him through his mouth. Yeah, that was like kind of like. I remember watching that as a kid, and I couldn't describe the feelings at the time, but it definitely was not like normal. You know what I mean? I was kind of like, oh, how do I feel about that? It's kind of weird. But she was all sexy and stuff, you know? Ink. Yeah, Red X was so cool. I love the design. Lying through your teeth. No, I'm not into that. That's the thing. Like, how could you be? Like, if that was my fetish, I'm laying in bed, and then the person I'm with, he's like, "All right, are you ready, baby?" And I'm like, "Give it to me." And I open up, and he starts pouring a bunch of flan down my throat, and I'm like, like, no, that's disgusting. What does that even mean? Who's into that? Oh, my stomach hurts real bad. How do you guys do it? How do you guys do the mornings? I would still probably be laying in bed scrolling TikTok at this point. Or scrolling Twitter. I think I would have just gotten up. I think I might have just gotten done brushing my teeth. Caspurr in the morning beats a cup of coffee any day. Ooh. Okay, but what about an iced coffee? Ooh, I don't know. Do you guys like... I like iced coffee. Like, even if it's cold. Even if it's cold. Not in the mornings. Bright and early. That's what I say. Iced coffee beats you? I can't blame ya. You don't drink coffee? That's good, JD. Stay away from it. If you can stay away from coffee. Because to me, it just makes me feel... The thing is, I used to drink coffee, and it would make me feel good, and it would wake me up. But now... I feel bad, and then I drink coffee, and then I feel slightly sluggish instead, as opposed to feeling like deathly. Cold brew? I went through my big cold brew arc. I haven't really had cold brew in a while. You haven't been sleeping well, so you skip coffee. That's
probably for the best. We should try. We should see the Caspurr. Okay, if you don't know, I'm telling you guys about my coffee cycle. Maybe there are some operatives that don't know the story. So I wake up, I have one shot of espresso. Okay, I wake up and I have a shot of espresso, and I go to the gym. And after the gym, I'll get an iced coffee. I have finally reached the status where I walk into this coffee joint and they go, before I even get to the cashier, they go, "The usual, Caspurr?" And I'm like, "Yep." And by the time I pay, it's already out and ready for me. Iced coffee. Okay. I drink half the iced coffee. And I go home, and by this time it's like 2 p.m. No, maybe 1 p.m. I put my half drink in, and I do this. This is like my cycle. I do this pretty much every time. I open up the iced coffee they give me. I put it in my espresso machine. I turn it on, put another espresso shot in it, add a half cup water, add some oat milk or soy milk into it, and I rejuvenate it back to full health. And now I have a full iced coffee again, and I sip that until I stream at night. And sometimes I sip it for a little, like the first hour of my stream. Your heart is going to explode. No, I'm fine. You get the Wibbleway toe? What? Why do you say it like that? So how many espresso shots? 2 espresso shots and 1 cup of coffee, I think. Yeah, that's nothing. I know some people they go dummy ham. They go dummy thick with the Caspurr. Or I mean, dummy thick with the caffeine. What did I say? Huh? Wait, what are you saying? The early morning Caspurr Freudian slips are crazy. What? Dummy ham with the Caspurr. Dude, that would make a great song lyric or a rap lyric. Dummy ham with the Caspurr, ba-da-ba-boom. Dummy ham with the Caspurr, ba-da-ba-boom. Boom, ba-ba-da-ba-boom. Dummy ham with the Caspurr, boom. Stop? Oh man. That's nice, sweetie. What the heck is this? Speaking of, let me check. Do I have any... I write down song lyrics in my phone notes. Never mind. I can't... I don't know what I was thinking with that. No, I can't possibly. I don't know what I thought was going to be in these notes. No, I can't possibly read this to you. No, I'm serious. Don't make me. Forget what I said. Patware, thanks for the 4 months. Need that thick breakfast? What is your guys' breakfast of choice? No, I'm cool. I can't have you thinking I'm cringe. I can't have you thinking I'm cring. 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 Meat? What kind of meat, though? I'm a sausage guy. Ooh, PB toast. Mmm. Rice, egg, spam? That sounds amazing.
English breakfast? Is that with an English muffin? What's an English breakfast? Beans. I've never had beans with breakfast. I'm an American guy. You know, I need scrambled eggs, 2 slices of bacon, sausage, a biscuit, some hash browns, 2 pieces of sourdough toast, a coffee, and if I'm feeling really American, I get the buttermilk pancakes. French toast. I used to make these protein French toast things, and I ate so much I got sick of them. I would make them and I would soak them in overnight in the protein sauce, and I'd microwave them the next day.
Congrats on the full debut. Looking forward to some Sonic Talk / games.
Ray, thank you so much. Thanks for the dono. The Sonic-thon's coming. Give me some time. Our Sonic themed subathon. It's on the horizon. And we will be non-stop Sonicking. It's coming. I've already started to get some stuff together for it. That's the most gym bro shit. Overnight oats. I used to do all that. But now, I do not. Sonic-thon when? This summer? Probably after my birthday. Lord Pounce-a-Lot. Incredible. Incredible Mario. Thank you. Oh, did you guys see? There was a picture I saw online. People are selling Switch 2s on like eBay and stuff, but in the terms of service, in the fine print, it says like, important, must read, terms of use. This is just a picture of a Switch 2, and people have bought that. There are people getting scammed as we speak. That's a different kind of evil. That is evil. Very evil. Tale as old as time. Probably to scam the scammers. Oh, like scalpers and stuff. That's crazy. That's redonkulous. A body pillow. Picture. That's what a body pillow is. It's just a picture, but it's on a gigantic silk sheet. You'd buy that? Really? Do they make body pillows but like an irregular shape? You know the pillows that are supposed to be on the floor and it's like there's like a kind of a back seat and then it's 2 long prongs on the side? You know, and you're supposed to put it on the floor? Like, what if I did that one and it's like my legs and I'm straddled and I'm like sitting down, kind of like a Claude Van what's his name? Claude Van Damme. Or a J one? Yeah. And I'm like, what? I'm like in a J pose, like I'm diving or something. I like we can see him lean in to read the chat. This is some redonkulous behavior. I don't know where this morning energy is all coming from. It's morning. I haven't booted up yet. I need time to boot up. It looks cute. Why are you getting mad? I'm being played. I'm like an NPC. You're causing me to do stuff. Like I'm your little game. Did I open my blinds? No, I don't open my blinds because I don't want the sun to hit all of the tech that I have on my desk, all the hardware and stuff, and like, you know, when the sun hits the wall or something, it leaves like a mark. Got your ticket to see Thunderbolts. Oh, I should do that. It'll probably be packed, huh? I should probably look that up. Wait, don't read that! Just kidding! Can you imagine? Ah, Secret Agent Meowster disguise. Aren't I such a good secret agent? See how I leave red herrings for you guys to mindlessly peck at? I don't even know if that's a real place. Listen, I've thought about doing stuff like that. Isn't that the best? Isn't that genius? It's a place in Texas. Evil. Were you like, oh my god. I pranked you. No, I knew it was wrong. No, I've never been to Texas. I used to want to go to the Rooster Teeth RTX when I was a kid. That was like my dream to go to RTX. But now, not so much, unfortunately. No, I've never been. So like you said, you couldn't even fathom an evil scheme, but we couldn't even fake docs like that. It's just a little hee-hee. You went to RTX? That's so fun. God, I would love to. The thing, it usually always was during the same time as Anime Expo, and I am an ardent Anime Expo con goer. Not this year though. I'm not going to any cons this year. Because it's time for me to lock in. You might still get to go to RTX depending on what Bernie does with... What? Bernie? I thought Bernie left and he moved to like Sweden or something. Or Norway or something. Bernie bought it again? That's crazy. You know, I looked up to him. He was like truly... He was truly like my role model. I looked up to him as like a creative and also as like a leader, a model for leadership as well. And like he built this thing up, and he had all his close friends, and he was doing creative things, and I really looked up to him. I've never been to a con ever. It's craziness. If there's ever a local anime convention near you, I'd say try to go with some friends or some family or friends. I'm confused. Are we talking about Bernie Sanders? No, we're talking about Bernie Burns, the guy who made Red vs. Blue. I look up to him because I too would marry my much younger employee. Yeah, he divorced his wife and married that other girl and then moved to like Sweden. That shit was kind of weird. But that's why I thought it was done. He just like went off the map. Just unearthed a memory when I was 13 and my dad made my dad take me to a con. While we were leaving, he saw Kill la Kill cosplay. Yeah, I remember making my parents take me to anime conventions. I can't believe they took me. What a headache. Yeah, so expensive. Well, not only would they take me, they would take my friends and I. We'd load up into the truck, and my dad would drive us to like the convention. He was too shocked. Yeah, I remember that I would get so excited. That feeling, you know, that feeling when you're first going to anime conventions and you're in the car and you're pulling up to the venue. You could start to see some people dressed up. The sheer excitement I would experience, like that kind of butterflies in your stomach feeling, you know. I still get it. To a much lesser degree, though. Just wait for CasCon. CaspurrCon. CaspurrCon 2029. A ball pit with spikes. One day ticket, $179. A weekend ticket, $400. Can I apply for Artist Alley to get rained on by stinky water? So our Artist Alley has no oxygen. You have to bring your own O2 tanks. What's with these TwitchCon prices? Yeah, the TwitchCon prices are kind of redonkulous. Scamacini will host the cosplay masquerade. We already torture ourselves enough by having to draw you. Can we please have a little oxygen? What? Getting to draw me should reinvigorate you enough. Will Cas Baby be on display? Oh, like a big statue in the front? I paid a little over that much for my new Acer. That's right. How are you liking it after a couple days with it? You have so many details on your design. Hey! One of the like at Anime Expo has those giant blow up in the front. But it's Cas, baby. Can you give us a high resolution pic? Ecto, thanks for the 3-month sub, Ecto. Welcome back. Yeah, I made it way bigger on my latest post, but I guess Twitter just crushes the resolution. Cass, look at me. I see you. You've been perceived. Rotator, hey, thanks for the Prime sub. Thank you. Welcome back. 4 months. I hate this soulless empty Twitch emote face. I like it. Guys, Apex Legends? I'm tempted to play. I'm tempted to play. They put me in the game. They literally put me in the game. Look. Oh, come on. Where is this? Where is this image? What is a JFIF? Whatever happened to JPEG? What? You got web files and JFIFs? No wonder I can't find it. What is a JFIF? Whatever happened to JPEG and PNG? Yeah, let's make this file that's incompatible with anything ever. Look. It's a red guy with a cat. They should have given him red hair. I don't know what they were thinking. That's not enough red for my taste. They made a red guy with a bow and a cat. So I always use bows whenever I play an MMORPG or like an RPG and I could use a bow. I use a bow because when I was a kid, my dad would play EverQuest and he was an archer. And that was my first exposure to like video games. My dad helped me make a computer and all that. He taught me about games and stuff. And he played a archer in EverQuest. And so I grew up just, at first it was just kind of like I didn't know anything. And I was like, oh, well, I remember my dad playing that. And so it just kind of became a thing for me. Whenever I started a new class, I would always kind of look at the archers. I didn't always play archers, but if it was ever a scenario where I didn't know what to play, I would just pick an archer just to try it out. And this guy's an archer. He has like a bow. I don't know what that means. Is it his ult? Dude, Apex really, like, I don't see anyone talk about Apex Legends or play it. It was so popular and it kind of went away and then it came back again and then it went away again. I feel Apex has this weird thing where it leaves the zeitgeist and comes back so often. Hey Leafy, it's very early, yes. Name an anime character for an edit? Let me think. Yoruichi Shihuin. Obviously. What the? Oh my god. The Girl Frontline 2. I keep seeing Girl Frontline 2. It's really breaking out in popularity, huh? Isn't it just filled with sweats? Yeah, that's why I stopped playing. Apex was me and Randon's like go-to game to just play and talk. It's just like to chillax. But we play it and it's just like the only people left playing are the sweatiest gamers you've ever seen in your life. You know what's gross? The thing is, I liked iced coffee because a cup of iced coffee is eternal. As long as there's ice, and I just add more ice when the ice melts. Nothing is worse than a hot coffee that's gotten cold. Ew! Iced coffee is eternal. Like, you ever drink a cup of hot coffee and you get to the last bit and it's like there's still some left in there and you want to drink it, but like it's gotten cold and it's all gross. The Ember mug, I know what you're talking about. Is that actually? I wanted to get the Ember mug. It's an electronic mug, guys, that stays warm. I guess I could use a thermos or like another kind of insulated mug, but the steel of the thermos type stuff, sometimes I don't want to drink out of it. It's kind of gross in itself. I want to drink out of just like a ceramic mug, you know? I kind of like that last slug of cold coffee. It's bracing. Oh my god, go be like a crab fisherman or something, Patware. Leftover coffee, making them to ice cubes? Oh my gosh, just inject it into your body via IV drip at that point. Warming plate things? Oh gosh, I'd have that warming plate on my table and I'd put my hand on it, or my cat would jump up on it. It won't water down the iced coffee. I mean, that's smart. Crab on the brain. Oh, no crab for me anytime soon. That was... Oh, can you put the crab suit back on? Did I finish the boil? Oh, no way! There's no way. Crab Nation never dies. That's all you get. It's not special if I break it out whenever you guys ask. I gotta limit your exposure to the crab, lest you grow more attached to it than I. I watched that VOD and made me hungry at 4 a.m. I'm sorry. It was delicious, so... We'll see it again? Oh, I mean, I don't know. Did I end up sharing the leftovers? No. No. I saved some of the big bits and I threw out the rest. It just got kind of gross. The Bobo and Pickles like the crab. Yeah, they wish they got a taste of that. I don't want to give them human food, and they're already savage beasts. If they get a taste for it, they'll be unstoppable. Uh-oh. My tummy kind of hurts for some reason. Is it the coffee? No, it doesn't smell like stretch. Do you ever stretch and your back hurts? I opened my window, I aired it out. No more crab smell. Imagine the... Can someone make like a version of that boy smell copy pasta but with crab? Crab smell. Is that crab I smell? Not gonna lie, a little rancid. Mystery Cubes, good morning, good morning. Terry, your window doesn't open? What? Don't windows open? That's normal. Cairo on Thursday mornings. Isn't that today? So we're being able to see Voss yawn. I wonder what Cas Baby's doing. Ah, yeah, I went to Cairo once, and it helped, I think. I would say it helped. I never rescheduled. Maybe I should. Yeah, 4 windows, none open. You're like a sim character? I'm terrified they will break your spine. Yeah, have you seen the thing where they like wrap a towel around someone's neck and they yank it? That looks like it feels so good, honestly. It really does. But I feel that would kill me instantly. The Cairo meme? What are you talking about? Well, what I feel like I really need is a freaking massage. Like a deep massage. But I don't know, it's not this... I should just walk in, pay for a massage, get a nice massage, but... I don't know. I just never find the time to. I bet it feels so good. See, I feel like a massage, I feel friends should do that. Like, can't we just help each other out? But I feel that'd be kind of weird. Because a massage, I'm like, okay, should we all be paying $80 to go get a massage? Like, you could just do that for me, bro. Can't you just give me a little massage and I'll give you a massage? What if the friend moans? I mean, that's fine. It's gonna happen. If you're doing... I better be moaning. That means you're doing it good. I don't know. If my friend has the grip strength of a baby gecko, then maybe I won't be moaning. But you gotta get those knots out. You gotta use your elbow. Get those knots out. Gosh, the last time I went to a massage... The guy was squeezing my feet so hard, I was pretty much yelling. But I'm sure he did. I don't think he spoke any, like literally any English. This was in Asia. I thought he was gonna rip my feet apart. Ah! 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 Like that. Please! Would you rather be a stranger or someone you know? See, that's weird. Yeah. They'd rather have someone they know do the massage, which I cannot get a massage by someone I know. See, that's... I guess it's a little... It's a little... weird. So I guess I'd prefer it to be a stranger. It's funny that you... like, I would trust a stranger with my back turned to them. And they put their hands on me. You'd rather it be a friend? Well, we'd save money. Moaning is a compliment. Well, I guess you guys... I don't know why you guys think the moaning is weird. Would grunting be make it okay then? If I was grunting? It's only weird if the socks come off. What? Socks? The Converse aren't coming off. What if you went in for a massage and it was one of us? The operatives can't possibly have the grip strength. 100 of you guys could be laying down on my back and I would hardly feel it. Have I shown you that my body can... I can turn like this? You see? You see my body? Did I show you that? I don't think I've shown you this. I could also go like this. It's a little more sassy. See? Mm-hmm. And I can lean like this, side to side. Or I could lean kind of like this instead. Oh. Lily, have a great day, rest of the day, boss. Gotta clock into my job right now. See you tomorrow. Yes, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good rest of your day, okay? Get it, Cass. Oh, like I'm at like a drag show or like a fashion walk. What kind of... Let me see. Do I have music for that? No! No! Stay back! I won't! You won't! Shoo! No. How long have I been planning that? What? That was an accident. What pill? Oh, that's my chat pill. It makes chat go away. Like this. No! Don't make me take it! Don't make me take Gulp. No. No. Chat? Chat, don't leave. Don't. What? Oh. Ooh. Those pills got some pop. Remember Cas Baby levitating into the air? Because he had whimsy. Yes, that got my friends to start. I don't even remember the context. No, not flying through the trees, but like levitating. I forget what happened, but it was like this. And he started floating. Can you remake the clip of Cas Baby flying through the trees with the new model? I don't know if it would hit as hard. It was the Glizzyheimer? What does that mean? What does that mean? I feel like it'd go well with the Factorial peddling operatives push for Factorial Fridays. I don't know about Factorial, guys. You can't trick me. I've been here before. I've been here before. I'm gonna stream Factorial. You guys will be like, this sucks. But that's okay. Because that's just what you guys think of a normal stream anyways, so I guess it doesn't make a difference. Even when you've actually been horrible. I just unplugged something with my foot. Uh-oh, what was that? Well, nothing turned off, so I guess we're okay. Where did Cass go? No, stop. What? We can't hear you? Nice try. Nice try. So the schedule for the rest of the week, tomorrow and Saturday. So for tomorrow, I was just gonna chat. Take a look at this. Thursday, away on a secret mission. Turns out I would have streamed, huh? Friday, tomorrow, I think we just chat. Because Saturday we're gonna play a whole bunch of stuff. CaspurrCatacini variety show. I don't have the full schedule out yet for Saturday, but I know we'll play some Mario Kart and we'll play some Splatoon. I know for sure we'll do some Mario Kart and some Splatoon. I'm gonna add some other stuff in there, not sure yet. Okay? And that'll be the end of the week, end of debut week. Fortnite, me and Fortnite, oh my goodness. Ah, maybe. My gamer arc? Oh no, are you ending stream? Am I that obvious? Loose Sprocket, thanks for the Prime sub. Thank you. End of stream voice. Oh my. Guys, it's supposed to be my day off, you know? You could be Sabrina Carpenter. What? Oh, you mean in Fortnite? Please, 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 don't prove I'm right. Well, now you've spoiled us. I know, I know. This is like letting your cat eat human food, and they become an insatiable beast forever. Really fun stream today? Oh, I'm so glad to hear. I'm glad you guys enjoyed that. Enjoyed our little morning chat. I'm officially out of coffee. My tummy wummy is rumbly. We've got a taste for blood. Maybe we'll do it more often. Yeah. I mean, now that, like, I'm working on stuff. I'm working on some music stuff as we speak. Getting some art stuff together. The grind never ends for Caspurrcatacini. But at the same time, since I'm done with debut stuff, things are less hectic. Marginally so. So maybe we'll do this little morning chat. Good meowning with Caspurrcatacini. Have you bought extra cables? The thing is, she doesn't like decoy wires. She likes plugged-in wires. I think she can sense the electricity coursing through the wires. Sakura, good morning, good morning. Oh, you caught me at the end of the stream, actually. I'm just ending, but I hope you have a good morning and I hope you have a good day. Chat streams are entertaining. My friends told me to try. We have a lot of chatting this week. Do you find it weird, operatives that have been here? Were you like, oh, that's weird, Caspurr's doing chatting? Because I feel like I never used to do... I think I used to chat maybe for an hour and then we go straight to a game, but like... They were like, you should just try some just chatting streams. You yap regardless. Yeah, I know, but it's a little different. You know, it's a little different. In-game yapping versus not in-game yapping, it's different, right? Please don't stop yapping. Well, I'm gonna have to stop just for now because we're gonna end the stream. Okay, ever since my raid debacle where I accidentally typed in someone's chat, someone said I used the raid feature. I didn't even know that. But now I know. I know there's a raid feature. I'm gonna use that so don't accidentally type in someone else's chat box. Guys, thanks for hanging out with me today. Good morning. Good morning. I hope you have a good rest of your day. That was fun. I will see you not tonight, but tomorrow, okay? Where the great yappening of CaspurrCatacini will continue. Like the haunting of Emily Bronte or something. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good day. I'm gonna go see Thunderbolts tonight. It's gonna be fun. Right. Bye-bye, guys.